don't want pause to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, you stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on,
today, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, this is the National Football League.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the Arizona Cardinals. Murray now on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. An early task. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. Defense had a chance to get off the field here. The opening drive couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Here's Murray from midfield. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Murray.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. The Bills make their way out, led by their 3rd-year quarterback from Wyoming. At 24 years of age, it's Josh Allen.
I think the development of Josh Allen as the starting quarterback in Buffalo has been rapid. We knew he had a big arm coming out of college. People question his accuracy, his decision-making a little bit. I think that continues to improve as well. And the biggest surprise, how well he's used his legs to give them an extra dimension in the running game. And give him credit, his completion percentage last season was up 6 points from the year before. He continues to improve.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
The ball carrier.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
First down, Bills.
Here's Allen to throw it. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around.
Second and short now following the fumble. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now a run with Singletary. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Recovered by the defense.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Drake will start the drive on the ground. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's another first down on what... It'll be a gain of 21 yards.
At the 47-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake, 47 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to it and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Andre Roberts now to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Buffalo.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Left side caught by Diggs. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 18 on that one, as the Bills are going to have a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Gain of 22 yards.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen, that's complete right around the 8. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first. Allen to throw once more. Steps, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
The extra point up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
That's a lot of points. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Allen hit. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold onto the football while being jostled?
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
2 yards. And And it's third down.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down. On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Deep for the Cardinals, Christian Kirk. Powers through, still going. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
First and 10 at their own 20.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Angelo Blackson able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
Number 26, Devin Singletary.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Here's Allen on first and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Operating from the gun. Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs.
Complete.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Again, they'll throw with Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. They go right back to Singletary. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down.
Pickup on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, Allen. He completes it to the tight end, Knox.
Allen's pass.
And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll run here with Moss. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Carry for Buffalo.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up.
They'll toss this right side to Singletary.
2-yard line.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
And now third and goal coming up. The loss pass on second down, that just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
Now comes Kenyon Drake and the Arizona offense to take over. And he's made it easy for us to put together a highlight package. Just wondering what he ate before this one started.
Let's include that in the package, right?
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. The sack there by Trent Murphy.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. We'll return with more after this. You're watching into heavy traffic and it's Micah Hyde.